Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So as we know, today there is a war that is ongoing in Israel, the war against Hamas by the Israeli Defense Forces, the IDF. And in the past few days, the Israelis have launched a very dangerous attack into Gaza. They are trying to annex Gaza, to get Gaza into its grasps, and it has bombed several places, thousands of places. Thousands of lives have been lost in this quest of actually killing Hamas, who just resulted to a death of around over 1,000 individuals in Israel. And the retaliatory attack of Israel has resulted a way huge number of innocent lives which have been lost, now close to over 9,000 Palestinians, which is now making the world leaders very furious, and actually the citizens of the world as well are very furious. They are protesting against this brutal manner that is being executed by this regime, and they are actually now cutting ties with the country of called Israel. As most South American countries are now recalling the ambassadors and the diplomats, that calling them to pull out of this republic, and they are now saying they probably in the future are not going to recognize this country because of the atrocities that is conducting and the war crimes that it is committing. And also a lot of Middle East and also West Asian countries are very furious about what this country is doing. Especially the country of Iran is on the front line in defending the Palestinian interest. There are a lot of militia groups that are being attributed to this country. They are telling it's this country that is actually contributing the finances that is mechanizing these groups and making it more powerful. And they are trying to warn the country of Iran. They have actually started to put sanctions in Iran to actually slow down its economic growth and actually try to bend it now to follow the Western interest and to stop supporting now the Palestinians. And now the country called America is incessantly, or say it's continuously putting support on Israel despite the atrocities that Israel is committing together with Western countries. And that is what actually is infuriating people. Even the Americans themselves, even the Jews themselves, they are saying, oh, Israel, stop what you are doing. It is too bad. You are putting us in a precarious state. You are creating an you are magnifying the anti-Jews or anti-Semitic sentiments in the world, and even us in peaceful countries are facing difficulties. Some of us are going to be aimed because of what you guys are doing in your own country back there at home. You should actually stop and look at what you are trying to achieve. Is it truly going to solve this conflict, or this conflict is just going to be suppressed for now, maybe for the next decade, then it's going to explode again? And that is what is bad. A good thing that we have had so far is that now the border between Egypt and Gaza has been opened at the Rafah gate or something like that. The border has been opened, and now humanitarian and some of the refugees, if you may put like that, the Palestinian individuals are going to go to Israel, no, not to Israel, to Egypt, to Sinai Peninsula as refugees. And this is one thing that Egyptians first initially refused, because they were thinking, if all the population of Gaza go down to now Sinai Peninsula, they are now going to flatten all the buildings now in Gaza, and it will help them now annex this territory, since now it will be probably the people will be supposedly dubbed as Hamas militants, and now they will be all killed. So we don't want now that. For me, I'll say it's bad because I cannot force somebody to stay, because when you stay now, you're putting yourself in danger, and that's what anybody desires. So I think it's good if they move there, because they have babies, they have mothers have to take care of the babies, the men have to provide for their families, they have to be alive to be able to fulfill that duty. So it's good that they move. But now military intervention has to be conducted against the Israelis, because they are using a lot of undue force and they have to be tackled. That's what I'm thinking. So these Arab countries should also try and immerse lots of pressure. Even Israel, the country USA has to at least be tactical in this activity. They should not overly support. they should actually support while actually observing what is taking place, so that they can actually also as well put pressure on Israel to cease in this quest of defending itself, because now this is over defending, if there is a word like that, and it is dangerous for the long run existence of Israel. Many people will not say we welcome Israel, we welcome its regime, its government, we will make talks with them, we'll make decisions now with the world. Israel will only survive because of the West, and that is what is dangerous. You don't need the West alone, you need a lot of countries of the world. You belong to the world, you belong to the global community, so it's good to have a lot of countries on your side than rather few friends, because sooner or later the tables are going to change. The West are not going to be rulers forever. Tables always change, and they're always emerging powers, so should always try to be in the right books of almost everyone, if that is even possible. Thank you guys. Subscribe, tell me down in the comment section what you think. Bye.